Yeah, YouTube, welcome back to the recap. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Major 3 has been completed. I know this video is a little bit late, but Major 3 has been done. Toronto, the major, has been complete. I just repeated myself like 4 times. But yeah, I'm done yapping. The major's over. We seen the winner. Optic took over. And a great Sunday, right? You beat if you look at the standings here, basically, you beat your top 4 teams. You take down New York, and then you take down FaZe in the losers bracket final, which still is kind of crazy having Toronto beat FaZe on LAN while at the same time FaZe beats Toronto online. Because I did see a stat. I don't know if this is true, but I did see a stat that Scrap is 6-1 against draws on LAN, or 6-0, something like that. Don't quote me on either of those, but I know on LAN, I know Scrap's been going crazy, which is pretty insane. You know what I mean? That's pretty crazy. But other than that, I'm gonna just get right into it, man. This whole tournament was probably one of the best ones so far, if I'm being completely honest. This whole year, entirety of last year, Vanguard, you could throw up some good events up there, but I don't know. This Toronto major was probably one of my favorites to watch, if I'm being completely honest, right? This major was probably my favorite. Sunday alone was probably the most craziest, right? You went back-to-back game 5s with who's that? With FaZe, or no, yeah, back-to-back game 5s with OPTIC Subliners and FaZe OPTIC, right? Those matches alone, bangers, right? Bangers. Like these hard points that they're pulling, that OPTIC's kind of pulling off, they going crazy with it. This game 5, oh my god, I'm sure 100% everybody's seen the play with Bruce, with Dashy. Oh my god, that 3v1, 2v1, however you want to put it, was 3v1. But brother, I have a feeling, not only have I said this, my brother said it, and I'm feeling multiple people have even said it. But that 3v1, I think alone with that, I knew Optic were gonna win. Based on our predictions last week, I said either these two teams were gonna win. I had FaZe winning. I had FaZe going back to back. That didn't happen. Cause of who? Cause of the green wall. Right. The green wall always prevails. You know, they chilling. I have a feeling it's at the point where it's the opposite of Optic from before. You would start off in hot in the beginning, and then throw out champs. They're like kind of slowing down. The other teams are catching up. But at this point, it truly does see like the tides have changed. Whereas Optic, they're not even starting off as hot in the beginning, neither as slow, because everyone literally had them placing top 12 in the first event, and what do they do? Top 3. Then the next event, oh yeah, it was a fluke. They weren't supposed to be top 3. Bam, second place. That first place was bound to happen. It was either going to be this tournament, the next tournament, or champs. Hopefully they do back to back to back. You know what I mean? Knocking on wood on that. But the fact that people really doubted this team like that since the beginning, and they're out here proving everyone wrong, I fucking love that for them. I love that for them. The Kenny claims in the beginning, Kenny's not gonna be, bro. That man is doing damn near everything. Those clutch moments you need, that man is there. I don't know what people like. People just look at numbers and like other stats, and like they just think he's not a good player. Since TK, that man's been popping off, and you can't deny that. Since TK, that man's been popping off. But yeah, other than that, for this to be a losers bracket final, it should have been a grand final. But Toronto is the team that takes down FaZe, right? Once again, that was a reverse sweep denied. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna pay attention to these other games because we guessed all these predictions right in the first round. Elimination, Miami. Let me stop myself before I go to the finals. Miami finally break the curse on LAN. They go back-to-back wins against Legion and then Thieves. Who they lose to? FaZe, right? They won one off of FaZe. I thought it was gonna be a sweep. Honestly, if they got swept, they probably would have lost this to Legion, and the whole tournament would have been different because Legion would have placed Thieves. Thieves probably would have beat Legion. Thieves Optic is still the same thing. Never mind. And then Ravens Gorillas, it's all the same thing. I had Carolina beating Surge over here. Other than that, the tournament wasn't all different up until the end because I had FaZe Optic grand final. Other than that, back to the final. Toronto Optic, you head to the grand final, the final of all finals. And if you guys remember last year, I think Major 3 as well. Last year, Toronto won in the Optic Major. Funny enough, Optic wins in the Toronto Major at home, right? They both win each other's home events, which is pretty cool. And not gonna lie, these two teams are probably my favorite teams to watch. Not Envoy. That's my guy right there. Former Huntsman right there. Former Optic. I'm always gonna show love to my boy Dill, but you know what I mean. This matchup to me is always so fun to watch. I have a feeling just because the chemistry between like the guys, like come on, Call of Duty community. If you know what I'm talking about, Dashy, Shotzi, Pred, all be streaming with Scrap. They're all cool with Envoy. They're boys. You know what I mean? It's like it's this. This event is my favorite matchup. This matchup is my favorite throughout the whole event. Even though it was a sweep, and boy was it dominant. Like, you know what I mean? Like a 4-0 sweep. In that fashion, the search was looking crispy. Hardpoint looking crispy. Control, and then that Hardpoint Rio. What can I say, man? What can I say? And then I'm not gonna finish off here. I'm gonna go back to the standings in a bit. But 4-0 sweep. Optic, congratulations. Major 3 champions. That's a shout out to the GreenWall right there. Other than that, I'm going back to the standings real quick just to see one thing. I'm pointing this out now. 1st through 11th. No. So I take that back. Sorry. I'm going to say... No, that's crazy. The fact that New York has been the team that haven't... They got to win a tournament. The Major 4 is up for grabs. And it's on land. No crowd. They've done it before, right? They've done it before. But... Hey, like I said, I don't know. That top 4 is set. But the fact that New York have only 255 compared to the 400 in 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, I'm going to count 400 for Toronto because they're about to win the next game soon. And that's just easy 10 points for them. But 5th through 11th, that is crazy. The fact that these two teams have the fact that these teams alone are just so close in points. Boston, you're done. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just... There's no coming back for Boston. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys on the next recap. Congratulations, Optic Texas, once again. Major 3 champions. Major 4 coming up with no fans. Man, that when you think about Major 3 and then Major 4, that's going to suck, man. That's going to suck. No crowd, no nothing. Oh my, that Toronto crowd was crazy. Me personally, I watched the Scump watch party, so hearing the crowd go crazy before a play even happens on stream from his point of view, that to me is crazy. But oh my, that dashy clutch. Oh my, I'm done. YouTube, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's been the recap. Deuces.